My husband was craving some cocoyam soup, so I decided to make some for him. I started by washing the cocoyam. After washing it, I started to peel it. Well, peeling this cocoyam wasn't a great idea because after peeling it, but all my hands were itchy, were really itchy. I had to apply palm oil for some time before I continue my cooking. I should have done it the other way of cooking it first before peeling it. Anyways, after peeling the cocoyam, I went ahead to wash it one more time and then put it in the pot, add water, and then place it on the stove to cook. So while my cocoyam was cooking in the stove, I went ahead to bring out the protein that I'll be using for this soup. I washed my protein thoroughly, very well, and then place it in the pot and then place it on the stove to cook. While my protein was cooking, I went ahead to bring out the stockfish and dry fish that I'll be using. I started by washing the stockfish first with hot water and salt. I washed it thoroughly and then put it in the pot of meat that was cooking on the stove. I went ahead again to wash my dry fish separately, and I really wash it thoroughly, and then deboned and add it in the pot of meat that was boiling. At this point, my cocoyam was ready, so I brought it out. I'll be using the native way, since it's a native soup, to pound my cocoyam. So I went ahead to pound my cocoyam. I pounded thoroughly and then added a little bit of oil just to bind everything together. I made sure it was really smooth and well pounded. So I went ahead to bring it out from the mortar and put it on the plate. After that, I went ahead to check my proteins that was on the stove. I added some seasoning cube, I added some salt, and then give it a nice stir. And then I brought out my crayfish. I used my hand blender or grater to grate the crayfish. After the crayfish, I added it inside the pot of beef and stock meat and stockfish that was boiling. I went ahead to prepare my shrimps that I'll be using. At this point, I'll be using spinach instead of oha leaf because that's what I have. I don't have oha for this soup, but I'll be using spinach, and trust me, it came out just as perfect as oha. So that's the best part of the soup. You wouldn't even know it's spinach. So I went ahead to cut my spinach. I just wanted to cut it so it's not too large in the soup. So it's okay, you can just put your spinach like that after washing it, but I love to wash my own. So I decided to I proceeded to add in a little bit of oil. Well, at this point I forgot I used oil in pounding the cocoyam, so the oil was a little bit much, but it's okay. So I added the cocoyam straight into the pot of my proteins, and then went ahead to add my shrimps. After adding my shrimps, at this time the whole house was smelling really nice. This is how the soup is looking. I tasted the soup and the soup was really tasty. The taste was out of this world. So I went ahead to add my washed and cut spinach into the soup, give it a nice stir, and then cover the pot to cook for about 2 minutes. After 2 minutes, here we go. The soup is ready. Stove off. This is what it's looking like. Pretty and delicious. Yummy. Now it's time to serve my soup. Just watch me serve. So I went ahead to serve my husband because at this point he's back from work. I served him his own soup and watch my husband eat and watch how he gives me a thumbs up. Okay guys, please don't forget to like, comment, share, Bye bye, and thank you for watching.